Boss Lady. Today I'm going to talk about manifesting and one thing that I manifested that I wasn't clear on. About being like clear on what I wanted. I got it, but I wasn't clear on what I wanted. Okay. So, I manifested the car I have now. Manifestation is real. I experienced it, and everybody experienced it. You experience it with things that you're not, you don't want. You manifest it. Bad things and good things. So, I'm gonna tell you how I manifested the car I got now. So, back in 2018, I seen this particular car that I wanted, and I took a picture of it, screenshotted it. And I said, I want this car. I'm gonna get this car. I'm gonna get this car by this day and this month. And I was very clear on when I wanted the car and when I was gonna get the car. So fast forward, I think it was October or September, I got in a car crash. Well, it's a deer running out in front of me. I was on my way home late at night. It was like 12. I was on my way home. So a deer ran out in front of me. I tried to dodge the deer, but I ended up hitting the bridge, which caused my car to spin around 6 times. I'm hitting the bridge back and forth, back and forth. When I was in the wreck, I was saying things like, Lord, I'm not ready to go. It's not my time. I got life to live. I was saying this all in my car wreck. I'm gonna add a picture of my car wreck that I had in the video. So yeah, I'll be looking for that. And so I had my car wreck, rushed to the hospital, all that. But I was blessed to be alive, and I made it. I hurt my leg and my jaw and a couple of those things, but I was still, blessed to be alive, and I'm blessed to still be walking around and able to drive again. So now the wreck happened September, October. I don't remember which actual month, but one of those months. So I told my mom, I said, Mom, I'm because at the time I was driving her truck because my car was totaled. So I kept telling Mom, I said, Mama, I really want a car. I want a car. I want a car. I want a car. I want a car. She was like, be patient, go get a car. I kept getting impatient. Then I told myself, be patient, you're gonna get a car. So by December 2019, I ended up getting a car. It's the car that I had took a picture of in 2019. It's not the same color, but it does have carpet seats, and I manifested that because in 2018 I was saying that I wanted a car and I was gonna get that car. I got the car, but I didn't speak out what color I wanted of the car. I didn't do that. But I actually got the exact car that I took a picture of, but it's not the same color. It does have carpet seats, what I was clear about when I asked for it. That's just to show you how I manifested getting the car I have now. And I'm gonna add a clip of the car in the video. And yeah. manifest a lot of things. You can manifest your relationships. If you're not particular or clear on what you want, you're going to get what you're asking for, but it might be bad. It might be some good things, but it might be bad. For example, when you're in a relationship, you might break up and you might say, oh, I don't want nobody that don't want to be loyal to me no more. I don't want nobody who don't let me check their phone. Or I don't want nobody who can't call me all the time. But you're not particular. Like, he might do all that. He might call you. He might be loyal. But he might not care. Like, he might not show you that he care. It's like flaws. Like, it might come with some flaws. So you have to be very clear on what you want when you manifesting things. For example, people don't believe in manifesting, but you can manifest a job. I know when I was younger, I'm 21 now. No, when I was younger, I had a hard time in finding a job, and I would apply and call and, you know, go up to places, and I wouldn't get hired. And I kept trying, and I kept trying, and I kept trying, and I kept telling myself, I'm gonna get a job. I'm gonna get a job that I like. I'm gonna get a job that I enjoy going to. And I got that. It took some time, but that's another thing that I manifest. So, yeah, you can manifest a lot with your relationships, buying a house, buying a car, moving. Like, if you try to manifest things, you know, speak clear on what you want. Don't tell God or whoever you talking to that you want piece by just a little piece. Tell them all of it you want. Be very detailed on what you want. And yeah, you'll get it. It just takes time. Be patient. Yeah. Especially with relationships. Be very clear on what you want. Because you might be like, oh, I don't want nobody who's gonna beat on me. And you might not get nobody that don't beat on you. But you might get somebody that don't care about you, that don't give you attention, somebody that don't show reassurance, somebody that can't look out for you. So just don't say, oh, you don't want no one that beat on you. He might not beat on you, but he might have other flaws that he don't do that you don't like. So that goes back to being clear on things that you want. Yeah. So, yeah, that's my video about me manifesting my car and manifesting to get a job. And, you know, it's a lot of things. I've been speaking, being clear on what I want. When it does happen, I'll show y'all, like, yes, manifestation is real. Which I'm going to add some videos of my car when I had my wreck, and my car that I have now that I wanted but wasn't clear on how I wanted it, but I got it. I really like my car I have now. It's something that I'm blessed to have, and yeah, I take really good care of it. And yeah, and then it took me a while to like be okay with driving again, because not only deers and animals be out, but other people driving on the road. It's crazy. So it might not be your fault. It could be their fault or something. So yeah, it took me a while to shake back to being able to drive again. And I want to touch on some other things that people really try to tell you how you should feel about certain things. So for example, when, you know, we lose our loved ones all the time, and people always tell you, oh, I feel so bad for you. I know what you're going through. I've been through it. That's when they're wrong, because nobody knows how you feel. Like, nobody knows how you feel, because everyone shares different relationships with the person they're lost, like they lose, or things like that. For example, I lost my grandma back in 2015. It's very hard for me. It's sometimes where I'm alone and I just cry and, oh man. But yeah, it's some times when I'm alone and I just cry. And it's times where I watch old videos. Yeah, go on. Me and my grandma shared a very special relationship. Like, it's things I could call her and tell her, and she just listen, and she'll tell me what she got to say. I might not like what she got to say, but she'll tell me. I'm so empty inside, and my tears I can't hide, but I'll try to face the pain, though I'm missing you. I'll listen. And then the phone calls with her, I miss that a lot. And it's people that lost their grandma and they tell me, yeah, I know how you feel. No, you don't know how I feel, because I don't know how you feel about your grandma. The relationship me and my grandma had was very special, and I'm sure the relationship you might have with your grandma was very special, but it's nothing like mine, and it cannot compare to mine, and I'm sure mine wouldn't be able to compare to yours. So if you ever see somebody that lost somebody and you tell them you know how they feel, no, you don't. That is where you're wrong. You don't know how they feel. You don't know the relationship they have with that grandma, or their sister, or brother, uncle, girlfriend, wife, husband, boyfriend. You don't know. So don't step in and say you know how someone feel, because you don't. And yeah, that's something I wanted to talk about too. So yeah. And another thing I wanted to talk about was depression. A lot of people go through depression. A lot of people don't believe in depression. It's a lot of people that may tell you, why you going through depression? You too young to be going through depression. Why you going through depression? You got everything you want. Why you going through depression? You got this, you got that. People go through depression all the time. It's hard. Sometimes it might leave. You might think you're okay, and it just sneak back up on you, and you'll be even worse than you was before when you was going through it. Depression is hard. Some people can make it through it, and some people just hit that breaking point, and they just do things that's just terrifying. And at the time when they're doing the things that's just terrifying, they don't think about anyone else, because they feel like no one thinking about them when they be going through their depression. So when they do some terrifying things, they don't know what may hurt someone else. That's another thing to think about. Don't ever tell somebody with depression they shouldn't go through depression, because depression is very hard. And yeah, that's something I wanted to talk about. But that's the end of my video. I hope you guys liked it. I never sat down and just talked about things like that. But yeah, Hope you guys enjoy. Like it, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. I know I'm not very consistent with my YouTube, but I'm gonna start being consistent. Comment down below some things you would like me to talk about. Yeah. Peace, guys.